Welcome back to the SR4U poo room. It's now Saturday. All of this happened on Wednesday. If you guys don't know what happened, check out the first video. I'll leave a little pop-up on screen. It is a pretty ridiculous story, but it is in fact a true story. So it's a couple days later now, and as you can see, I'm standing in the SR4U boot room where all of the boots on these shelves are safe. So I'm happy to report that. However, if I flip the camera around, you can see that the floor didn't make out so well, and there definitely is some stuff on the ground that is pretty much no good anymore. I'm not really sure about the jumbo ball, if any poo water got in that. I'm sure it's entirely possible. I have not gone over that yet. But you can see there's definitely some stuff that I did not manage to get off of the ground that was pretty much destroyed because of all of the water. Pure sewage being pumped in here. I know a lot of you guys were asking if it was possible to clean some of the boots that got destroyed, and the answer to that is no. Apparently raw sewage is very unsafe and there is no way to clean it, especially given the fact that football boots and shoes in general are made of so many different layers of material. Pretty much everything though on the shelves here were good. We already moved some of the stuff, as you guys can see. This bathroom, you can see on the floor there's kind of like remnants of toilet paper. You can see the floor is even still wet here. Sorry for the noise. There's dehumidifiers trying to get rid of all of the moisture that's in the basement. Eventually, all of the floor is going to have to get torn out. And really the majority of the boots that were on the floor are here in the SR4U boot room. So you can see that this is a pretty epic disaster for the most part. I'm not entirely sure yet what is damaged and what is not. Obviously everything on the floor was flooded in poo water, and there is quite a bit of stuff on the floor. All of that fell. It sucks. It's not a great situation. You can see how soaked that got. I managed to save a lot of stuff though, because this was actually the last room to get flooded. So I managed to put all of this stuff on this desk and save it, which is good. Like GS360s, those got saved. Limited edition Superflies, those got saved. My T90s I managed to save. These are saved. The Joma Champion Max I managed to put inside of this plastic box, so those are safe as well. All of those balls should be good. Some of those that are higher up should be good. Obviously everything on the SR4U boot wall that you guys see as my background normally, that's safe. You can see I just kind of jammed some stuff up here really quickly. Those limited edition Cristiano boots, those should be safe. But it's a lot of damage, it's a lot of boots. I'm still at a point where I don't really know. Everything that's on the wall should be good. Most of my shirts, those are all hung up. You can see I kind of did my best to jam as much stuff off the ground as possible, but that's pretty much all done. And luckily all of these electronics, they should be good to go based on me getting all of it off the ground before the water got here. So basically at this point I was asked not to touch anything on the floor. Not that I'm supposed to touch it because it's very dirty and gross and full of germs. But I do have some people coming. I do have insurance for this for those that were really concerned for me. So whatever was damaged will be paid for and or replaced, which I'm happy about. I mean, that's the reason why you have insurance. So we'll see what happens with that. I'll try to keep you guys updated when I kind of have a final tally of what is and isn't destroyed. But in the meantime, I'm basically going to have to work on moving all of these boots out of this basement into another part of my house, which is going to be a very big job. But because they're going to have to tear out the floors, because they're going to have to tear out basically the bottom part of the drywall, because it is completely finished, that was all soaked in basically sewage. So it just needs to be replaced. Hopefully I'm going to have access to this. I'm hoping within the next 2 weeks and I can get back to making videos a little bit more regularly. But in the meantime, there are going to be more videos coming. I have a what's in my bag video planned. I have some new product reviews coming as well. They're just likely to be in a different location, so kind of bear with me as far as content is concerned. A couple other things I wanted to address. A lot of people were concerned for my own personal safety, kind of running around poo water for half an hour. I seem to be fine. There doesn't seem to be anything wrong with me. I haven't gotten sick. So thank you for your concern, but nothing seems to be wrong with me at the moment. If something does feel a little bit off, trust me, I will go to the doctor. And again, it is I don't know what to say. It's a terrible situation. It's not something that I ever imagined happening. It's somewhat of a nightmare type thing, but it happened and it's gonna be okay. Oh, you know what? Let me actually show you this. Oh no, I think they already put it in here actually. So these are some of the electronics that were destroyed. Those are speakers. That is like a steering wheel and pedals. I'm not sure if there's more stuff over here. Let me see if I can find it really quickly, because there was an Xbox that was fully submerged in water. That seems to have been taken away already. I'm not entirely sure, but there was some minor damage to some electronics. Luckily, I don't have too much of that down here. In the meantime, though, guys, thanks so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please support it with a like, and I'll do my best to keep you guys updated on the situation. There seemed to be a lot of interest in the initial video in terms of people wanting to know what's happening with me, what's happening with the SR4U boot room and my collection in general. So I'm thinking still it's about 400 pairs that were damaged, but once I have kind of a final number and can kind of lay everything out, which I plan on doing, I plan on showing that to you guys because I'm kind of curious myself. I'm sure you are too. If you have any questions for me, leave it down below in the comment section, and I'll do my best to get an answer out to you as soon as I possibly can. All my social media information is linked down below in the description. I'm going to remain active on a daily basis on Instagram in the meantime, so if you're not following me there, make sure you go ahead and check that out. That'll also be linked down below. Other than that, guys, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.